So one of my clients tried to do a 10-day alcohol-free challenge, and she only made it 4 days. Let me explain why that is a huge win, not a failure. And by the way, I'm Colleen, and I'm a mindful drinking coach. I work with high-achieving professional women who want to cut back on their drinking without quitting altogether. Follow my account if that's one of your goals. Alcohol use disorder is not defined by how much or how often you drink. It's actually a thinking problem, not a drinking problem. You think that you should drink less than you do, and it feels hard to control yourself. And the reason that it feels hard is because there's a part of your brain known as the habinula. It's your internal scorekeeper. And every time that you make yourself a promise, like, I'm not gonna drink today, and then you don't follow through, your internal scorekeeper takes notice and downregulates the motivation that you need to try again because it wants to protect you from future disappointment. Hear me when I say that the perception of failure has very real physiological consequences, which is why the biggest mistake you can make is to beat yourself up when you fall short of a goal. That puts your body into a stress response and hijacks your amygdala. Emotions like shame, fear, guilt, and anxiety block your access to your prefrontal cortex. That's the rational part of your mind that helps you solve problems. The only way you're ever going to stop repeating the same mistakes over and over is to start learning from them. And learning requires emotions like curiosity, self-compassion, and non-judgment. So when my client made it 4 whole days without drinking, her first challenge is to see this as a win, not a failure. And it was a smart decision because had she forced herself to continue, she would have been white-knuckling and relying on willpower. And that would have reinforced the exact belief she's actually trying to change, that staying sober is hard and uncomfortable. This gal has been a daily drinker for decades, and trying to change all the habits that are driving her drinking behavior overnight is terribly unrealistic. So I coached her to celebrate those 4 days as a huge accomplishment, something she should feel really proud of. And then I had her reflect on what went well. How was she able to make it 4 whole days? This way, she could start making a plan to do it again, maybe even longer next time. The bottom line is that framing this as a positive experience is how she'll get the motivation to repeat it. It's not the drinking that needs to change first. It's the thinking. The mindset that sees 4 alcohol-free days as a problem creates more of that problem. But the mindset that sees 4 alcohol-free days as a huge step in the right direction is a huge step in the right direction.